You're 19 years old, broke, and the regular society has completely rejected you. Maybe you dropped out of school, or maybe your family disowned you. That's when a mid-level recruiter spots you. He buys you a warm meal, listens to your problems, and offers you a job. Welcome to life as a Chinpira. You aren't officially in the family yet. You're an apprentice, and your life? It absolutely sucks. You wake up at 5 a.m. Your primary weapons aren't guns or swords. They are a broom, a mop, and a wet rag. You clean the office, you wash the senior boss's car until you can see your own tired reflection in the paint, and you fetch iced coffee. The pay? Zero. You get a tiny room in a shared dorm and some food pocket money. The reality? You are the designated punching bag. If a senior member is having a bad day, you get yelled at. If a rival gang throws an insult, you're the one sent to start a sloppy street fight. Survival tip at level 1. Keep your mouth shut and bow at a perfect 90-degree angle. If you survive 2 to 3 years of this psychological hazing without running away, the family decides you might actually be worth something. This is the day your life changes forever. You are invited to the Sakazuki ceremony. You drink sake from the same cup as your boss, cementing a blood oath. You are now officially a shate, a younger brother. Now the real work begins. You trade the tracksuit for a tailored black suit. You're given a specific neighborhood to oversee. Your main job? Protection money. You walk into host clubs, bars, and illegal gambling dens. You don't bust heads immediately. You act polite. You smile, you introduce yourself, and you collect the envelope of cash. You are the face of the family's presence on the street. You spend thousands of dollars and hundreds of agonizing hours getting a full-body tattoo. It's done the traditional way, using bamboo sticks with needles tied to the end. It hurts so badly you feel like vomiting, but you can't scream. It's your test of endurance. It symbolizes that you can never return to normal society. You can never go to a public beach or a hot spring again. Let's say you screw up, you lose a bag of cash, or you disrespect a rival family. In the corporate world, you get a warning. In the Yakuza, you bring out a small, razor-sharp knife in a clean cloth. You wrap your pinky in silk and present it to your boss as an apology. Without your pinky, your grips weakens. It's a brutal design, and your work mistakes are unacceptable. If you kept your fingers, avoided prison, and brought in serious cash, you climb the ladder. You are now the Wakagashira, the captain, the second in command of the branch. This is where your life goes from street criminal to corporate executive with a body count. You don't break legs anymore. You manage the people who do. The modern Yakuza doesn't just deal in drugs or gambling. You are managing front companies, real estate, construction scams, stock market manipulation, and cyber fraud. You are essentially a CEO of an underground conglomerate. You are caught in a permanent vice grip. From above, the Patriarch demands higher profits. From below, the young Chinpira are getting arrested or starting unauthorized turf wars that you have to clean up. The Japanese police aren't stupid. Japan has incredibly strict anti-Yakuza laws. As captain, you can't even open a bank account or sign a cell phone lease under your own name. You have to navigate a complex web of clean fronts just to buy a house. And let's not forget, you are the primary target. If a rival family wants to weaken your boss, they don't go after the boss first. They ambush you outside a restaurant. You never sit with your back to a door, and you never start your own car without checking underneath it first. You made it. You survived the street wars, the prison sentences, and the internal betrayals. You drink from the golden cup. You are the Kumicho, the Patriarch. Hundreds of men bow to you. When you walk into a room, the silence is absolute. You drive around in a bulletproof Century, flanked by a convoy of security. You have wealth beyond what your 19-year-old self sweeping the office floors could have ever dreamed of. But here is the dark twist of reaching the top. It is a golden cage. You can trust no one. That loyal captain who smiles and bows to you? He's secretly wondering if he could run the family better. The young kids look at you like an ancient relic. Under modern Japanese law, if one of your low-level grunts shoots someone in a turf war, you can be held civilly liable. The courts will sue you, the boss, for millions of dollars in damages just for being the head of the organization. The Yakuza membership is at an all-time low. The youth don't want to join a group where you have to cut off fingers and can't use a credit card. You're presiding over a dying empire. So, what is life at every level of the Yakuza? It's a bargain with the devil. You exchange your place in normal society for a violent, hyper-masculine family that promises to protect you. You start as a slave, climb as a soldier, stress as a manager, and rule as a prisoner. In the end, most Yakuza don't retire to a tropical island. They end up alone with missing fingers, heavily tattooed bodies they have to hide from the world, and a mountain of regrets.